Hey, what's going on, crew? It's your boy Serrano. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. This video is definitely going to be a little bit long, and it's for the people who own the Axon M. So definitely want to do a little update video with some of the latest games and some of the things I do with the Axon M. But make sure if you are watching right now that you have like a coffee or like a beer, or maybe you have something rolled up, or just like maybe like a cup of water or something, like a cup of tea or something, and some snacks and everything like that. But first we're gonna start off the Mario Kart, and I could definitely say that using this device with the Mario Kart was actually like reminding me of an actual Nintendo DS, even though I never really used one. But it just kind of looks like it with the split screen down the middle in this position. And I did notice that the gameplay was super smooth. There wasn't any issues with it. Obviously the software on this device is a little outdated, but the hardware is actually really good as well. And it was holding up really nicely when it came to the Mario Kart Tour. So the Axon M does have two 5.2 dual screens. They're both 1080 by 1920 pixels. And it also does have a 20 megapixel camera in the front that records in 21 by 2160 pixels. So we are getting 4 gigabytes of RAM with a Snapdragon 821. And in the battery department, we're getting a 3180 milliamp hour battery, but you can see I'm in second right now, and that was actually a really good race. It ran really smooth, and I definitely think it was really playable as well. Now let's play some Call of Duty real quick, and we're just gonna test out the gameplay and everything like that, just to show you if it's playable. And right here you can see those two screens are filled up entirely. Okay, so now let me just start that over. But you can see that this thing is just really responsive, and the screens are really nice. A lot of people who have this device, the Axon M, recently bought it this year because it went on sale, and it was a device that was originally like $800, $900. But a lot of people had recently bought it because it definitely went on sale for like under $200. And so for that type of price, if you're a person who likes tech or is even interested in high tech, high performance tech for a low price, then you wouldn't have passed off on this deal, because the Samsung Galaxy Fold just came out, and it was a device that was actually doing what this device had done 3 years ago. The only thing that I could see that's different is that they removed that little line in the middle, and the screen is bends the opposite way. But if you would ask me, I think the hardware on this one is a little bit more solid, and that's just obviously in my personal opinion. I never really like held the device in my hand or anything like that, or got to test it, but I could definitely say the hardware on this device and just using it is really, really good and really solid. And obviously I have screen protectors on the outside, which is Gorilla Glass 5, which definitely holds up really nicely. And you can see the performance is really good. I'm getting some kills here, and definitely enjoying the gameplay on that big 6.75 inch display when it's folded out. So you can see right here, I kind of feel like I have the advantage with that huge screen real estate. My hands are spread across the screen as opposed to just being close together on a smaller screen. But you can see that with the two rectangles combined, it makes a large square in the middle, which is just a really large screen real estate to play with. So and a lot of people did purchase these devices, like I said, after watching a lot of people on YouTube who had purchased it, tech reviewers and influencers as well. And I was one of the people who had picked it up, and I definitely gotta say that I'm still impressed with it. I use this device every day, and it's a compact tablet in your pocket for under $200. And I would be crazy to pay $1,000, honestly, for for dual screens, honestly. But if the price did go down to like something reasonable like this, then I would definitely go for a fold. But there is no way I would buy a phone that's $2,000 before I actually got a computer that had a huge, like maybe 10-inch display or something like that. So I would never get a phone for that much money. Like I would rather get a computer, or like something like a TV or something like that. Like something I would never pay $1,000 for a piece of hardware that, honestly, I mean, it's very innovative, and but you can do everything on it that you can do on any other phone, honestly. I mean, it does have the Samsung DAX or whatever, which is pretty good, but you know, I would just buy a computer, like I said, if I needed that, and it would probably come out cheaper as well. But you can see the gameplay is really good on this device, just to say the least. So this is the Call of Duty, and it's just a really good performance right now that I'm experiencing with this thing overall. Even with that line right dead center in the middle, you would think that that thing would like be obtrusive to my vision, or like like be like a it would be like in the way and everything. But honestly, like it's not like it really impacts the game at all, because like honestly it just feels like you could see it, like it's there, but like after, like your eyes, they're left and right, so like the screen is left and right, so it's like your left and right eye are looking at each screen individually, and then after a while are looking at them both for like a really long time, just like how you would look out of your eyes and see one thing. You don't see two things when you look out of your own eye socket, like you see one thing. So like when you're looking at the screens, like after a really long time, you just see one thing. Like, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Like, I'm pretty sure that was a terrible explanation, but that's the best thing I can come up with, like without making it sound, oh shoot, I just like took a screenshot. I think you like pinch with 3 fingers to take a screenshot. I think I did that by accident, but oh snap. The gameplay on here is extremely like it's really good on this device, like, and there is a little bit of warmth coming from the back of the device, but honestly it's not like it doesn't it's just warm. It's not like hot. It's not like my hand, it's just it's not even sweating, like it's a little bit like warm or whatever. But so that you can see right here the game is finished. So look at that huge square. Oh, you see that? You know what I mean? Like when that thing is completely extended out, you get that whole screen to work with, which is 6.75 inches is what they say altogether, which honestly is honestly it's really good to play around with. So let's jump over to 2K20, NBA 2K20, play a quick game. I'm gonna choose my favorite teams right now. Well, not both of them, but I'm always a New York fan because I live in the Bronx, New York, and I've been raised in New York my whole life. So, and the Brooklyn Nets, you know what I mean? Like, definitely two teams that are underrated underdogs. I'm always a big fan of underdogs. But we're gonna test out the graphics on the NBA 2K20. And this should be really good because I just downloaded this this APK file on my phone, and it worked. So I was really happy about that. So we're gonna go ahead and show you some gameplay on a 3-year-old foldable phone. That every time a reviewer talks about a foldable phone, they never put this phone in the conversation because the line in the middle, I guess they say it's like 2 phones or something like that, as opposed to a real foldable device. But it looks like a foldable to me. I mean, there's just a line in the middle, but honestly, that has no effect on my gameplay. Like, as you can see right here, that line, it's not even a problem right now. Like I said, I see it and everything like that, and you can even turn it this way if you do so desire. But wait, no, you can't, because the buttons, I don't see the buttons like actually responding to the touch, only the joystick. But let me turn it back. I guess if I made the button smaller, maybe it would work on that view. But this view is perfect. You can see it fills up the whole screen, like just like the last game. And you know, I'm gonna stay locked in because we're gonna go through some of the other things I like about this device as well when it comes to multitasking and just how I use it on a regular basis. But oh wow, I just crossed him up real good. Wait, held that shot too long. But the gameplay on here is really smooth. Like I said, you can see here. That was a nice finger roll. Good defense though. And I went for the alley-oop right there, and I should have just went for the dunk, but I went for the alley-oop. Won't try to get too flashy. But you can see right here, the graphics are really smooth. There's no stutters whatsoever. So the 821 processor, the Snapdragon 821 and everything like that, is handling the 2K20 perfectly fine. Oh, I just got the N1 right there. Knox, 2-year player. That's my dude right there. I think he's gonna have a lot of potential in the NBA. If you're an NBA fan, you definitely know what I'm talking about. But if you don't, just keep watching and, you know, watch the review of this device. And it's honestly a fun device to use every day. You're getting, you know, 2 screens, the left and the right, but you can make them one, as you can see right here. And for Netflix and for, you know, I'm gonna show you some other examples later in the video, so make sure you stay tuned. You know, don't go anywhere. But it's a really nice gameplay right here. It just feels like I'm playing a console video game on my phone. Feels like a whole different experience. Oh, that was sweet. Did you see that? Yeah, that was sweet. So now let me bring the ball up. Let me see if I can get a quick, you know, like 1-2 step right here real quick. Let me see if I can get something going. Quick N1. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's my boy Dennis Jr. Smith, or yeah, Dennis Smith Jr. My bad. I just went for the steal. I was trying to get that steal so I can just catch a quick fast break, but I got too whatchamacallit. There we go. Got the rebound. Oh damn, I just pressed the wrong button. But yeah, the gameplay looks really good right here, and you know, it's really good performance right now. So this device feels like I was using any other mid-range device that I use in my arsenal. It's keeping up really well. It's not stuttering at all, any way possible. I'm able to play these high intensive graphic device games such as NBA 2K20, which is one of my favorite games right now. And the modern the Call of Duty just came out, and that game played perfectly fine as well. So I just wanted to test some of the newer games that came out, NBA 2K20, Mario Kart Tour, and you know, the Call of Duty. I was gonna play PUBG, but I already played that game on this device, so you could check out another video to see that. And I even played some racing games as well on it, and a ton of other games. But I just wanted to do another video to update you on some of the other games that you can play, some of the newer ones. So Nox right there with the left-handed layup in the lane with a hand in his face. It just got the steal, but oh no, he recovered it. Ooh, that was a nice little crossover move right there down the lane. I think that was Durant, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. At the buzzer, nope. But as you can see, I had a really fun time playing the NBA 2K20, and it plays perfectly fine. There hasn't been any games on here that I've played that haven't worked. Any single game that I want to play on here works, and you can definitely play like Nintendo games if you sideload the you know what I'm talking about, like the emulations and stuff like that. But if you bend the phone like this and bend that screen, if you have a screen protector on your phone and just lift it up like this, you can just watch videos this way, which I do all the time. Like I think that's really convenient. So you don't need like a kickstand or anything like that. You just you bend it up, leave it like that, or you could put it in this mode. And if you have someone sitting across from you, you can turn on the other screen as well, but you could just keep it like this if it's just you, which will save a ton of battery also. So I thought that's probably another way I like to use this device. You can also use it with just one screen. I mean, that screen is actually sufficient as well. 5.2, and when you turn it sideways, it still looks really good. Or you could use this way. You could watch a video and then, you know, do whatever you want on the other side. You know, download a game or an app or a tool or anything like that. Catch up on your social media, something like that, you know, while you're watching a video on the left hand side. So that's always convenient. You know, you still get, you know, multi-screen, split screen on other devices, but this is kind of like that, just built right in. So it's kind of innovative. I think it's definitely pretty cool. You could slide across like that to get to the other side, and then you can also use it as a like an e-reader. So, you know, if you're into, you know, like learning or, you know, like reading books and stuff like that, you can definitely download Kindle, which is free, which I get through the Amazon project from Metro PCS. They offer that service free of charge, so you don't have to pay like anything extra for, you know, like the Kindle for like prime reading specifically is what I'm talking about. But you can see right here, this is how the books would look like. And then you know, everything looks perfectly fine. You can see the line right there. It doesn't really affect the text in this mode when it's vertical and everything like that. But you could see right here, you get a whole bunch of options to mess around with at the top. So I'm gonna change it to the dark mode right here, because I definitely think that's probably a little bit more easier on the eyes and stuff like that. But so I definitely use this thing as like a e-reader and stuff like that, like on my commute to work, back and forth and everything. Like just read some books, you know, get some work done. But you know, tell me some of the ways you like to use the ZTE Axon M in 2019. I definitely think this device is still useful and it's still a good tool. And I even believe you can root this thing as well. There's still like ways to root it and get updated software, but I got this little app right here which will let you change it to any orientation while you're in app, so that's definitely useful. So make sure if you have this device that you install that, so you can get that feature as well. But yeah, like you can see all the notifications come through perfectly fine. Everything works just like how it should be. The phone calls, the text messages, the video, the speakers. It has dual speakers as well, which is really cool because a lot of phones just have one speaker system nowadays, even flagships. But a nice premium build as well. You can see when it folds, the back screen turns off automatically. But thank you guys for staying locked in throughout this whole video. I appreciate you if you stayed throughout the whole thing. You're the real one, 100%. But it's your boy Serrano. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, and have a great night. Later, crew. Peace.